Hi guys, this is Bill from Spencer1984.com with an update to my Ecto-1A build from round 2. As you can see, things are very close to finished, but I'm still not quite done with it. At this point I've just got a few more details to add, like I need to do the hoses on the sides, some trim work around the door handles and the locks, and I need to add the last light bar up here and the one back here. Part of the reason why I didn't quite get finished this time around is I ran into a couple of issues that I had to correct. The first of them with the grill. Now, in the movie there was only this one light down here on the bottom, but the kit had one on each side, and what they did was they had a gap in the grill. So what I did was I took some wire and cut out very small sections of it to rebuild the grill, as you can see here. I also had a problem back here where the trailing edges of the tail fin, they were cast as part of the bumper and they didn't quite fit the body correctly, so when the bumper was in place there were some gaps here and it didn't quite work. So what I did was I took a set of tail fins from a die-cast 59 Cadillac that I had, and I was using that as a parts car anyway. With a little bit of trimming they fit much better. And they also have the added bonus of having the little knurled edges around the taillight bases. So that looks a little bit better. And all I did here was where I cut it off, I added a little strip of bare metal foil to the top of the tail fin. And that cleaned it up pretty nicely. The roof rack is just about done, other than the lights that I mentioned. And what I ended up doing for the billboards on the sides is I was going to use either the decals that came in the kit or the parts that came with the Paragraphics photo etch set, but then I realized that none of the lights are going to be on. You know, I didn't light the headlights, tail lights, nothing on the roof, so these shouldn't be lit either. So what I did instead was I built the boxes and I included the slip-in plastic panels that were included in the kit. And then I put some reflective tape in there, I don't know if you can quite see it, and then put the Paragraphics photo etch panel on top of that. So the end result is it looks like an off sign. It's got the appearance of having little LEDs in there, but just nothing is lit right now. So that kind of follows through with what I wanted to have it look like. Some of the other details that I finished off are the yellow bottles on the sides, and I added some lines going into the wooden box, and I don't know if you can quite see, but I've added some lines in there as well. And I did wire the billboards. They just disappear underneath the roof carrier. And I did drill out the headlights, so those look a little more realistic than the solid chrome blocks that used to be on there. And overall, I'm still happy with the kit. It has required a few more details than I thought it was going to. And so with just a few more details to finish off, I will have this done by the end of the year. I just needed a few more hours than what were available today before I could get a video ready and uploaded. But I'm not going to have a video that just shows this finished model. What I actually want to do is I want to have a video put together that shows kind of the evolution of the Ectomobile. So I'm going to have at least one more to build after this, the one from Ghostbusters the video game. And I also want to do the one from Ghostbusters Extreme, the cartoon that followed real Ghostbusters in the 1990s. But it will be part of the video I post next week, which is going to be a recap of everything that I've finished off this year. So if you haven't been following along, be sure to check that out so you can have a quick recap of the projects that I've been working on. Until then, thanks for watching and hope you all have a very happy New Year.